Alright. We'll see if I can make this work. I'm having audio issues, and I don't really know why. I don't have it any other time. Don't have it anywhere else. I'm gonna keep it in mind as we go throughout this stream here and see if there's something I need to do differently. But for now, we're gonna hop in Discord here. Clay is here. And let me make sure this is working. Clay, say something for me. Maybe not.
1, 2. Check. Check, check, check.
Yep.
Got me now?
Yeah, I got you good, actually. Alright. Interesting. Alright, well, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I know you just played your game. Got yourself a pretty solid win. Oh, good Lord, Cam. Cam got busted up 37-0 by that one team. And you had a big win, 42-13 with USF.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to start with the conference, or do we want to start with recruiting?
I'm gonna start with the conference before we go too far here, and kind of give an update of the last couple of weeks. Last time you saw us, we played BYU. We went out, busted their ass in Provo, 28-7. Pitt would go on to beat Boston College 28-3. Colin USF would beat Virginia Tech. Rutgers get their first win over Temple. Clay, you would beat Syracuse 21-17, and then West Virginia with a 20-10 victory over Miami. We're keeping an eye on that 5 there, though. We're keeping an eye on that 5 under times played. It's not the way we want it to be. That wasn't even a user game. Alex had some stuff going on. Wasn't able to play. And certainly, it is what it is, but it ain't really fair to him to play 5 games or to play 5 times and not take the loss if you'd have it. So we'll certainly be keeping our eyes on that. As for last week, 35-0, Virginia Tech beats Temple. West Virginia with a 10-7 victory over Louisville. UConn beats Pitt 28-10. Syracuse beats Rutgers 28-9. Georgia Tech beats Boston College 30-17, and Miami wins 17-3 over NC State. Leading us to this very week 8, which we advanced a few days ago, and only a few games have played so far. But I project that these will be played at some point.
Yeah, hope. And since I'm here, if you want to pull up my schedule, we can kind of take a deeper dive into my season so far. Because there's some funny, there's some brutal, there's some good for me, I guess you could say. Got started pretty easy with a couple wins. That 28-9 game over California, struggled in the first half offensively, but managed to pick it up, in the second half. Western Kentucky was just a belt-to-ass type situation. That Cincinnati game was just me straight blowing it to you. I mean, I was up 27-10 and threw a pick in the third quarter, and that swung the momentum for you, and you came back to win that one. Clemson, I feel like I should have won that game. And I had 3 holding calls inside the 5-yard line, going down to drive down and win that one. So I got screwed on that one. Sean, a good defensive battle there, 14-0. Syracuse really turned it on in the second half, and I really had to battle with them defensively to hold on and win that one. That game with RJ was great. Another big-time defensive battle. Just couldn't get anything going much offensively for either team. And RJ got the score when it mattered. And then I busted out a new offense against Colin, and it worked.
Yeah, no, it definitely looked like it was going pretty well for you. So
call it a multiple offense. Let's just put it to you that way. I showed him a lot of different looks.
Fair enough. Yeah, it was fun to watch. You got UConn next. Then Virginia Tech, Rutgers, and a road trip to Kentucky. So that'll be interesting. Looks like Calzado's got the Cats looking pretty good at 4-1 right now, so
Not for
that'll
long.
be interesting. Yeah, there's plenty of time left in that, but yeah. So with that said, we've taken a look through the last couple of games, last couple of weeks since we've been here. I haven't been doing too
Standings.
much playing, too many buys, but we're done with our bye weeks now. We're heading into the meat and potatoes of
I
the
got two
schedule.
more.
Go
Yep.
ahead. Yeah, we got standings here, pulling them up.
It seemingly is going to be you and RJ for the conference title.
Might
I
be.
chatted with Alex today, and Alex doesn't feel confident in being able to get there.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, him and I have to play. That'll be kind of where we're at with that. I think that'll determine the spot, I'm sure.
Yep.
And then there's UConn too. That's a little scary.
I got them next, so maybe I can get them off of our backs.
Get them knocked down. And Virginia Tech's only got one loss too. They're still in the conversation. I think it's gonna be maybe 1 or 2 loss battle for the conference title, but I don't know. I don't know where we'll stand on all that. But yeah, we're in an interesting spot. We've got a lot of guys battling, towards the bottom here, but trying to, get some moral victories, get themselves back in position. Colin will not be making a bowl game, as he has to take 2 forced losses for incident that has been since resolved, but he'll be taking those, so he will be able to finish no better than 5-7. Nobody else is dealing with that at this time, but certainly could be interesting to see how we go down the line here. As RJ's won 7 straight, I'm on 4 in a row. We're the only 2 on win streaks, and then Temple's the only team really on a losing streak that I would say. I mean, 2 losses, whatever, but Temple has yet to win this season. I'm hoping that continues with this game here we're about to play.
Recruiting is really in an interesting spot. I don't know if you've looked at the conference, but there is certainly some intrigue going on.
I have not, but I am certainly going to pull it up here. All right. So,
because this is technically the midway point of
the year. Yeah, it is. So we got Miami leading the conference by way of, I guess, a tiebreaker, I suppose, because we have the same exact rating with the same amount of recruits. West Virginia's sitting there in 4th with all 4 stars, or all 3 stars. The only 5-star so far in this conference has gone to Louisville.
It would be me.
Yeah, I don't know the first name, but Umodu.
John.
Yeah, of course.
And here's what I think is really cool with CFB 26 recruiting is done in such a way that like we can actually talk about these recruits on stream because they're already committed, and other than like a deal breaker changing, the rest of us can't get into recruits that have already, they're either going to sign with us or they're going to flip to another team. So
right.
So we can kind of talk about these recruits that are coming in, which is really cool, coming into the conference. So, yeah, I got a couple guys right now. Yumoto's really cool. He's really solid. He's got 93 speed, I think is what he has. He's an East-West playmaker. He had a proximity to home deal breaker, and he's from the state of Kentucky, so he wanted to stay home. So I should not be losing him at any point until he were to go pro. So I'm really excited about him. The other guy I have, Cam Flynn. He's a gym offensive lineman from Indianapolis. He does have a play style deal breaker, so that is something that I am watching very closely. He's an agile offensive lineman, so hopefully that sticks around. But those are my 2 guys at the moment. What about your guys?
Yeah, we ended up picking up a couple guys. I'm going to go into details here. I don't want to show my recruiting board, but so we started off actually preseason, got an insta commit from this Tevin Head I feel like I need to change his name. I don't know, but either way, um, got an instant commit from him preseason, which was great. That was a fantastic start. And then we got the number 2 overall strong safety in the country, the number 82 overall player in the country, Kevin Chosen, 4-star safety. Carl Kuma comes in. He's pretty solid. Wide receiver, a lot of speed for him, and then Anthony Skaggs is going to be a lot of fun too. Gap specialist from Columbus, who I think is going to be a lot of fun to watch as time goes on. 6'4", 322. He fits the bill for interior D-line, that's for sure.
I'm peeking at Alex's commits. They're all well, 3 of the 4 are defense. He got Braylon Short. He's an in-state corner, the 5th ranked corner in the country, the 48th ranked national player. He's a bump and run type corner. He also has a couple of linebackers. Quan Ruffin, that is a Miami name if I've ever heard it. 63rd ranked nationally. 6 foot 238, a thumper. Also in-state. Every one of his commits are in-state. He's got a 4-star receiver, 86th ranked player in the country from Fort Lauderdale. And then he's got another linebacker that is a 3-star that's pretty undersized for a linebacker, but he's a fringe 4-star. Yeah, 458 nationally.
It'll be interesting to watch. See what that ends up being.
And then if we go to national for a second, there were a couple guys that still might have a shot at finding their way into the conference. If you'll go to Notre Dame and look at that, check out their class, they landed a 5-star left tackle that I was in hot pursuit of, Evan Hurtado, and I came up just short on him. I don't think he'll flip. I think he was I want to say he was like a championship contender deal breaker for Notre Dame, and they're ranked 6, so they're going to get him. And then Penn State, this is the one I'm watching. They're the top-ranked team in the country, but their top commit, Dontrell Broyles, is a guy that I was in on, and he is a play-style deal breaker. So if Penn State's secondary starts to struggle a little bit, he could flip to Louisville. So I'm keeping him on the board for now. He's the top-ranked player from the state of Michigan. He's slow. He's got 83 speed, but he also has 83 zone coverage. So he's a really intriguing player, at least in the box there. We'll see if he sticks with Penn State or if he flips to Louisville.
Yeah, certainly. Certainly. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited to see how this all comes out when we look through these recruiting classes. There's a couple guys who have yet to pull in a commitment. There's a couple with 1, and then everybody else has around 2 to 4.
Can we shout out to Cam for getting a 4-star tight end to Rutgers?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cam's doing work. He's trying. That's for sure. I'm excited.
Clint Poole.
Yeah.
5th ranked tight end.
Cam's putting in the work. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this whole thing rolls forward. I've already done my recruiting for the week. So, was there anything else you wanted to look at, Clay, while we're sitting here? We don't have any Heisman contenders. I already took a look at that. Hoping maybe we can enter. I mean, if you want to stick around here, I mean, we're just playing Temple. I mean, it can't be that hard, right?
Yeah.
We know how this stupid fucking game works, but
let's see.
We'll see.
I'm actually watching the stream on YouTube, so I'm going to be a little bit behind.
No, you're good.
I think.
You're good.
Just top 25 rankings. Alex is ranked number 13 for Miami.
Anybody receiving votes? Any of us receiving votes? I mean, West Virginia's got to be kind of close, right? Or me. One of us has to be close.
No. Not from the media.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me look at the coaches.
Frauds.
Coaches are not giving us any love either.
Oh, these bastards, man. All right. That's all right. Let's get this game.
They'll rank Kentucky, though.
Yeah, of course. SEC bias. No. It's SEC bias. It's in the game. But no, in all seriousness, we'll see how this goes here. Why am I not hearing nothing from this game?
I know that BJ is a little frustrated with how things have gone recently for him at Boston College, but I really want to see how he and Ralph do against each other. I hope they play.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I need to reach out and see what's going on. Why is my audio like this? What in the world? What is going on? Well, that explains a lot. Alright, pause the game. Let's get this open back up. There we go.
Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway.
I know you watched that game earlier against
And no
Colin.
chance at a return.
Me against
Here they'll
Colin.
start this
Colin's
drive
got the
at
right
their
idea
25.
on defense. I said, I know you watched the game between me and Colin earlier.
And guys,
He's
I've
got
talked
the
about
right
how
idea
tight ends are a quarterback
Oh,
on
yeah.
defense. Like, he
Yeah.
knows where to go. It's just he doesn't have the players to get there.
Yeah, but even
It's so
then,
nice
he's,
to have a
he's
guy
pretty
that
solid
the
defensively.
size,
It's
the
his
athletic
offense.
ability, and here's why it's always so
Awesome.
good.
Just,
Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a
Yeah, it's
linebacker
like he's
on
just
them,
not
put a
getting the right
safety
play
on them.
calls,
Nowadays,
the right
these guys
personnel. I
can
don't
win,
know.
and it just really makes offense so much easier to
Right at
run,
all.
and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup
Like
nightmare.
starting
It seems like
screen
every week defensive coordinators
Yeah, my
bring
audio
can't believe I
him,
had-
and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning.
Apparently
We're
I
gonna
had-
find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers
Give
and
me a right
safeties,
now.
this dude makes defenses look silly.
Yeah, I
Looking
mean, I
downfield,
knew I
it's
had
Sorsby.
to do something better
Good
offensively,
timing on the quick
and
out.
at least change it up
And they'll
and try
get it to
something
the
new.
39
Because I had
yard
127
line, and
yards of
they'll move
total
the
offense
chains.
against RJ.
First
Oh,
down
wow.
here for the
I
offense.
didn't realize it was that low.
Yeah. Yeah,
Looking downfield on
it was
first
really
down.
bad.
Quickly complete.
That's
Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry up. Gonna look downfield again.
See, I don't get Temple this year.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks,
UConn,
setting the table
Ralph,
for the future,
Cam,
getting
and
a verbal
Kentucky.
commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense. Not
Couple
only because
buys
of
in
his
there.
physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover,
Yeah,
he
I
can
just
blitz
think
the
I'm looking for
passer,
Ralph.
but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on
See, I
this
had one
defense
bye
for
week
years to come.
early in the year. It's like
And
week 2.
quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Bearcats get enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is field.
Also feel like we don't
Understanding where the
know a whole
holes
lot
are in the
about
zone,
Ralph,
or understanding
because
how
he's
to get
only
leverage
played
on a
2
man. And
conference games.
These wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it
Yeah,
so
I don't really
fast
know
and
what-
see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
I don't know
Hit
what
hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Walker.
He had
What
3 bye
powerful
weeks in a
running,
row.
Just driving the
that
pile
was
forward
one
for
that-
everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Let's see, he beat Florida State in week 0, 24 to
With the
21.
quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make
And then
the defense think
he
it's
crushed
fast.
South
Keep your
Carolina.
eyes
Oh
focused
my.
downfield.
Sorsby touchdown.
And
Let's
he'll
go.
race it to the house.
Good first down.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
And that's why this
And then he
offense is
lost
so
to
hard
Vandy.
stop, guys. This
He lost
quarterback
21-14 to
can hurt you
Vandy.
throwing it and
Yeah, I think we
running
had
it.
to
With
send that
his
one because he
speed, he
didn't
can
play.
make people look silly. And you
That's
saw
right.
it right there on the opening drive.
And then he
it
lost
came. What a
14 to
beautiful
10 to
touchdown.
Colin.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to
Yeah,
protect
I
this
remember that
lead.
one. I watched that one.
Yeah.
And then he beat Temple
And
35 to
it'll be a
nothing.
touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Temple's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy
But I don't
who's
mind.
been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week.
Now he's gotta
and
go to
he
Chestnut
knows
Hill to
that
play
people are out
BJ.
there questioning him.
I think that can be
leaves
a good
big chip
game,
on
man.
his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the
I think it'll be
entire
a fun
college
one.
football
We'll see how
world
it goes,
he's
but-
got what it takes to win.
Breaks into the open.
I don't know what his
Out to the
overall
36-yard
skill
line after gaining 10 on that one. A first down for the offense.
That is a brutal stretch for Ralph. In 4 consecutive weeks, at
Scanning the
me,
field, it's Simon.
at home against you, at home against
Finds his tight
RJ,
end.
and then at
I know you want to
Alex.
stretch the field horizontally, but
It's the top 4 teams in the conference in a row.
Wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't. And
That's
you got to be
brutal.
able to work with some space. There's an entire field.
By the
that
way,
we gotta
your kick
attack
against
on
him is
offense right
11
now.
a.m.
That was just way too much work for little gain.
Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the pass.
Not that.
It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The give on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
I was about to say,
And
didn't
there was
Colin
nowhere to
and
go,
Alex
just
play
stopped in
close?
his tracks in the backfield.
But then I remember there was
The
rage
Owls
in
come to
that
the
one.
line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Miami USF, Alex and Colin.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Owls want to
Hung in there against
tempo.
Louisville, though.
This is too good of a first possession.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
There we go.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I am a full play behind.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've
Yeah, I
already
don't
got him
expect
on the
that you'll
ground.
have
If they
much
want to
issue
win this
with
football
Temple.
game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Apparently, I'm going to.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
You got a fun little non-con game coming up in a few weeks against Arizona.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
It's not going to matter for playoff or conference championship.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious.
If Alex does struggle down the stretch, though, it's actually going to turn out that Louisville and Cincinnati was the
Can the D
play-in game.
deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top.
So,
Trying to find the end zone.
That's fucking awful.
Touchdown, Temple. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback.
As I
Going
watch
to
you
his
blow
go-to
the running back
receiver
up on
in
the
that
screen.
situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Peak can't cover Temple, but can cover Louisville.
And it'll come
Great
out
game.
to the 25. No attempt at a return.
To be fair, I have that covered.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of
How'd
heat
you
to
let Temple
answer.
score? Ralph didn't even let him
Now
score.
on the option.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the ball squirts out.
Oh,
Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
How have you and
Gets it
Temple
out to the
each
28.
only
It's
played
2nd and
5
7.
games? I've played 8.
Well, I've had all my bye
They
weeks
make
already.
the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first
I've literally
down.
had every one of my bye weeks.
Passing
already.
game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first
I mean,
down.
technically, you do have a week 15
Got
bye,
it in the middle. It's called
but
back.
Well, yeah.
that's right before
Our
that.
coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Ooh, big play by the tight end.
Yeah, I love Joe.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down.
Underutilized. I have not really given him the
dropping back. It's Sorsby.
Deserved or really
he's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough.
Did you see that catch that Jaleel Skinner made over 2 of Collins' defenders today?
Coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah,
that play was insane.
They say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across
that might be the first 50-50 jump ball that I've won in this game.
So they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I got a little nervous during the game against Colin because I went up 28-3.
Take those easy throws
and then I couldn't score on like 2 or 3 drives in a row, and I threw a pick.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
And I'm like, bro, don't tell me I'm going to blow this one too.
By this offensive line, everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working
then
on the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
But then I got the ball back. He like threw a pick or fumbled or something.
Yeah.
And
they're getting set to kick it away.
I scored, went down and made it 35-6 or something like that. And I was like, yep, I got it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Just because I'm curious.
Dropping back, it's Simon. Get it out on the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Since I played you.
From the gun, running back gets to get
Hold that
four-game
shit up,
stretch.
Golden. Come on.
Off a few moves, but
in the 4-game stretch, Clemson, Pittsburgh, Syracuse, and West Virginia, I scored a grand total of
29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's
52 points. And against Colin, I scored 42.
Let's go. Let's go, Dante.
Gets him down at the 23.
Timeout. Give me that
Referee
fucking ball.
signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything
That
just
was a
right
Cincinnati possession right there. Come on.
The kick is on its way. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
I knew he was going to be a problem.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the
I knew he was going to be a problem when I played you. I purposefully ran the ball away from him. He had 1 tackle in the game. It was a TFL, but it was only 1 tackle.
I didn't know that. I understand I wasn't paying close enough attention.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I completely ran away from him. I knew I had to. I truly do not know what happened, though, from in that 4-game stretch where I just could not score points. I don't know what happened.
Have a 1st down at the 43.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you. Just momentum.
Well, I can tell you what happened in 2 of those 4 games. Clemson is one of the best teams in the game, playing at their place in the rain. So it was obviously going to be hard to score.
Set of downs.
And then Sean has the linebackers that are so good.
It's Sorsby.
Yes.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Tell you what, though.
The Bearcats
that Western
come to the
Kentucky
line
game
with a new set
goes
of
so
downs.
far away ago.
What does?
The Western Kentucky game. That was week 1.
Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big
For
pickup
those that may
on
be
the play,
just starting to
they're marking
follow
down
this,
at
we're
the
basically
28.
simming once a week. So
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they
every
keep this up,
Wednesday
this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
I can't do it, but that's a fucking
That's caught.
holding.
It's Jennings. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it
Let's see.
stands.
Well, bid on it, but I don't mind. I don't mind. It's the first one of the game.
we should have
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
6 more weeks of the regular season after this.
Yes.
After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20.
And I've got games and then all of them, I'm pretty sure.
Snapped it in the shotgun.
Also,
Oh, Sorsby's
by the
got
way,
a lane. Let's go.
Oh, he's got some space.
What's that?
by the way, Commissioner, that holding adjustment was a good one.
You know, QBs
On that holding slider.
those big plays. They want to
Yes.
put big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you
We,
just chuck the ball.
I don't think that we had a holding penalty in the game
take a big
between
hit.
me and Colin until the second quarter. It's like 3 minutes to go in the second
Bearcats
quarter.
come to the line on 3rd and short.
I didn't have a single one, and I think Colin had 2.
Let's run this one all the way down and see what we can
I think Colin had 2 holding penalties,
do.
which
Really?
based on the overalls, like the roster overalls, that checks out.
Yeah.
Like, he should be more prone to get a holding call for his
To the
offensive
ground to try to pick up the first.
because it's worse than mine.
Oh,
Not that
damn
either
it, he
offensive
has
line's any
enough to
good,
move
because
the
neither
chains.
offensive line's any good. But
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very
Yeah, I don't know
easy,
if
very
either-
clean.
like either
It's your
offensive
job as a
bad,
defense,
offensive lines are
kind of
terrible,
create
but
some
the offensive
confusion,
lines are
speed up that
dangerous,
process
really.
any way you can.
Oh, yeah. That's
Grabbed in the middle. It's Caldwell. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense wastes
I
no
think there's
time
one
getting
thing
the
I
timeout call.
do really well.
Going to work in the
compared
red
to
zone. They
everybody
can't
else.
pick up the first down
Very
without
good.
getting it into the end zone.
What's happening? I think
From the
that helps
gun,
me.
the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the
I am
red
also,
zone.
I didn't know this until I just
Offense
checked it.
calls a timeout
I am
here,
also missing my
critically
starting left
important
guard.
to make sure
Jordan
they
Church,
have
he's
the
out with
right
a
play
broken
call,
collarbone.
And everyone on the same page here.
He's a 76 overall, so it's not like that he's like a top-tier offensive line.
Right. I mean, it still
Tight
hurts a little
quarters
bit.
deep in the red zone, but they can't.
So
pick
my
up a
offensive line is
first down without
78,
scoring.
76,
Third down.
82, 80,
Looking
and
downfield,
76.
it's Sorsby.
So it's
Get
not
in
a
the
good
fucking-
offensive line.
He gets it in. Touchdown,
boys.
Cincinnati.
And that's the
Which
way you
is
execute
why
on
I've
offense,
been
man.
trying
You keep
to
your foot
focus
on
on
the gas,
offensive line
try
this
to make
cycle.
this a two-score
Yeah.
game. You do with that
I know.
touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second
I might
half
have another
to get some
commit or
stops.
two here in the next
Get
couple
that
weeks.
touchdown
on the
right
O-line.
before the half. Build the
We should be
momentum,
good.
and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big
A couple of the
kickoff
guys that I
return.
had shown you
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
in text.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
The other thing that's been a real story has been wear and
Really
tear.
nice job to squirt his
Especially
way
with
up
a lot
to
of the running back.
31-yard line.
That's one thing that, because you can adjust wear and tear by position, right?
Yes.
Back open
Or
in
no,
the-
no. You can adjust wear and tear
They
by
finally make
tackle,
the stop,
like
and
types of
that will make
tackles
those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
and other
First half in the books.
little
Time now
things,
to
but
join Kevin
wear and
Connors
tear
in our halftime update.
isn't based
Fellas,
off of
looks like
position,
we've
it's
got
based
a
off of, like,
terrific scene there today in Philly.
hit stick versus regular
And
tackle.
a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe
how,
hitting on a
like,
few yourself is key.
trucking, stuff like
But
that.
I'm more of
Based
a
off
move
of
the
those
chains.
See, because I
Give me
think in
efficiency
Madden
every day
you
of the
can do
week
it by
and
position.
twice on Saturday.
I don't know.
The offensive
I don't,
unit
I
that
don't think
subscribes
enough.
to the
I don't play
less
Madden,
is
so
more
I think
philosophy
so.
might be the one that
think I have
leaves
seen
here today
that.
with a big fat W. And with that, let's
I wish
send
you
it back
could,
to the guys at
because
the
the
Lincoln
running backs get hurt so
Financial
quickly in
Field.
this game, man.
Yeah, it's nice to have a couple that you like, and obviously I have
And
that,
he'll
but I don't
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
run
25.
the ball like that personally. So
Temple takes
yes.
over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or
I have my
attitude or
offense.
attitude adjustments,
I
but
like
they've
my
got to
offense.
find a way to run the
Not
ball
really
at
much
least
else that I would
some
do
here in the
different
second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude.
And see,
Like, it
here's the
starts with
big
offensive
problem. So
lineman
Isaac
being
Brown
physical,
is my
having a
star running
nasty
back, of
attitude.
course.
Running back,
He
same
played really
thing.
well
I
against
think they need
Colin,
more
but he
of that
also
in the
got
second half.
banged up towards the end of that
this
game.
defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
know
I
you
may
guys
have to
went
sit
into
him a little
halftime,
bit
you riled
against
yourselves
UConn
up,
next
you told
week.
yourself you
But
think
also,
you can run the ball on this very
Isaac
first
Brown's
drive, we're
deal
gonna prove
breaker
to
is
you, just like in the
championship
first 30
contender.
minutes.
He expects an A.
And you'd like to see
grade.
the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They
So
give up
he's
the
going in
first
the
down,
portal.
and they better get ready because
For
you
sure.
can tell they're right
So I
back
have
on
3
the ball
losses.
to run another
I'm not
play.
getting to an A. Not going to happen.
You'll take 4 yards on first
He's
down
gone.
every time.
So y'all are
Second
going to
and
have the
6.
opportunity maybe to go after, well, Alex will have the opportunity to go after Isaac Brown. Duke
Off the
Watson
play
is
fake.
also,
Way to get there, Dante.
No more time to throw.
he is
Quarterback
also a
is
portal
sacked
threat
at the
because of
35.
playing style.
In the second half, trailing the way they are,
And
they know
the
they're
freshman
gonna
that
have
I
to be able to throw the
redshirted,
football to get
Jamaris
back into it,
Wilder,
but you
is
can't
also playing
accomplish
style.
that if you
So
can't
I
keep
may
your
lose
quarterback
3 of
standing
my
upright.
4
Give the
running
defense
backs.
tons of
Kewan
credit
Brown
getting
is
that
a
sack
conference
on third
prestige
down.
deal breaker. So he should be okay, but he's slow. He has 88 speed.
Finds the tight end. They stop him
So
right
that's
at
why
the
a guy like
40-yard line.
Umodu
It's
coming
fourth
in
down.
is
Will
huge
they
for me
bring out the punt
because
team?
I'm probably losing 3 of my
Temple
4
lining
running
up to
backs.
punt it away.
Portal. Unless I can get my play style deal
They
breaker
make
up
the
and
stop,
keep
and
Duke
that is
Watson
exactly
around
what you
because
want out of your
that would be
punt cover
gross.
unit.
Watson and
The
Umodu.
Bearcat
Next
offense
year?
is ready to go back to work. First snap of this
That would be a
drive
good deal
will
for
come
me.
From their own 17. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Right on the money.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open
Take
on
a
that
look
slant route against man
at
coverage.
what
He
that
fakes like
requires.
he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Rushing
Back
yards
to
per
pass.
game. And I haven't been able to run the
Catch
ball
in the
because
middle,
I've
it's
played
Royer. Really
damn
nice
Pittsburgh.
pickup there
I played
as they
Pittsburgh
had it
and
out
West
to the
Virginia.
44 with a first
Right.
down.
I can't run. I
One
haven't
of the
been able
things
to
I
run
love
the ball.
about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback.
But-
he's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's
I
taken
might
them.
be
They've
able to
scored
run the ball
points
a little
because
bit
of
more
that,
with the
but
rest of the
he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching
Royer's
the
going
ball
crazy.
down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those
Yeah, I'm really
safeties.
curious
Is
how
it
you're
man
gonna
or is it zone? Nice
run
job.
through
You
the
could
rest of
tell
this thing.
right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
The big wild card to me is
Catch in
Ralph.
the middle, it's Allen. Oh, it's
I hate-
loose.
Oh, I was going to
Sometimes
be
the
pissed.
ball just bounces your
I
way,
was
and the
going
offense
to be
very lucky to keep
pissed
possession on
while
that
they're
one.
reviewing it.
And let's hold on just
I was,
a minute.
I
Here,
was
the
distracted.
officials
What
are
it-
going
You know
to
what's
have
funny?
a second
They
look.
just challenged a fumble, my fumble, that we recovered. What was the
What,
point
for
of
a
that?
spot?
Must be. It
So
don't
after
matter. I mean, he was
reviewing
down,
the
I'm pretty
undisputable
sure.
video evidence, the replay booth has decided to
Um,
overturn the call.
What was it that you were saying that you do a little bit better than everybody
And the
else?
Bearcats
Just read
will
the
snap
defense.
it
Like, I
on
think I'm just
first
really
and
good
10.
taking care of the football in the passing game.
Yeah.
They
I
just
would
keep
venture to say
firing.
I might have the fewest interceptions.
Moving
in
out of the
conference.
pocket. And
I
that
can look at
incomplete
that.
pass caused by the big
Oh, you're
hit on
working.
first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Look at it by conference. That would be cool.
You should be able to.
Yes, you can.
Looking
'Cause
for a
I
man,
looked
it's
at I looked at
Sorsby.
these stats by conference.
Got his man quickly. He'll go out of bounds.
Who do you think has thrown the most picks?
16.
BJ.
I like the decision by
No.
the quarterback.
It's either
Just
BJ or Cam.
Get the
I
ball out
don't-
of your
I
hands,
would-
It's Cam.
Get into your
It's Cam.
playmaker. A lot of times
Callie,
they'll dance and make even
Cam,
bigger plays
with
than they
Callie
did here,
McManus,
but it was
2
still a
touchdowns
positive.
with 17 picks.
Oh my
That'll be
God,
enough for the
dude, no
first down,
way.
and now they've got it at the 15-yard
With
line.
Grayson James,
The
BJ
Bearcats kept
BJ
this
is
drive
6
moving
touchdowns
on the
with
ground, now
14
back to
picks.
work.
How many?
6 touchdowns, 14 picks. But let's also not forget that BJ has played 2 less games than Kane.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Eli Holstein is 8 touchdowns to 10 interceptions for Sean.
Before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job.
Holstein might be in the portal in the offseason.
Really? Accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And I know of 2 guys that may or may not be with you on this stream right now that are going to need QBs in the offseason.
And I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Man, I was through. I think
this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
So I have thrown the 4th most with Miller Moss, 15 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. I've also thrown the most touchdowns.
This one sails through just inside that left upright.
Really?
And that will extend
15 touchdowns is the most. It's probably because I lamb-basted Western Kentucky.
Drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see. Colin is 8-8 with Byron Brown, 8 touchdowns to 8 picks.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Trailing now by 17,
RJ
David,
with Nico Marchiol is 11 touchdowns to 6 interceptions.
17, it's not panic mode.
Same deal for Ralph and Virginia Tech with Kyron Jones.
11 and 6. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time
Kyron
of game
Jones
where
is
it could
also
get
in the
bad.
same boat, 11 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
They get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up.
But Ralph's played 3 less games than RJ.
Absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least
Carson Beck, now Alex has simulated a couple games. But Carson Beck, 9 touchdowns, 4 picks. Which means that, yes, Brendan Sorsby, of all the starting user quarterbacks, has thrown the least amount of interceptions. 9 touchdowns, 2 picks.
How many touchdowns?
9.
I think we got 11 now.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll
the
take
conference leader in passing yards is Nico Marchiol, 1,857.
Yeah, that shocks me. I figured
break, they had a little extra time to dial something up.
And I actually am second with Miller Moss, 1,692.
Stuffed. Stuffed that shit.
Line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Completion percentage.
The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late.
Would you like to take a stab?
He didn't get it. Let's go. Give me the ball.
What a big stop for this defense.
Completion percentage.
Might be able to put this thing away. Great place to start for this offense.
I don't know what it is, but I would say
it's not even remotely close.
To the air.
Really?
Brendan Sorsby, you have 74% completion with him.
It's Pryor.
I'm not surprised, dude. I really like Brendan Sorsby. That's why I took this team.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been
the next closest is Carson Beck at 68.
Play at the quarterback position, and
Nico Marchiol.
He's still taking shots.
It's nice to be
Nico Marchiol, 62% for RJ, and then I'm right behind him with Miller Moss at 61.
Okay, just take care of the football.
So Kyron Drones for Ralph is at 60. Kyron Drones is outplaying Eli Holstein right now.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back.
Rushing
to the
leader
really
in the conference. Who you got for that?
Clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game
goes.
goes.
Touchdown. For our boy Sorsby.
And a stomping
rushing leader.
That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Yeah, it is Isaac Brown, 665.
The kick is up.
Mark Fletcher for Miami is second, 630, and then it's a wild down to Terrion Stewart at Virginia Tech with 451.
15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you
Jaheim
the
White.
latest. Notre Dame
Jaheim White is fourth, 440, and Des Reed is fifth, 375.
And my biggest problem.
They're up 14 over USC. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's really hard to win football games
Tommy
when you're
Walker and
one-dimensional
Pryor.
offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups.
Leader in rushing touchdowns. It is a tie.
In the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards
Each have
passing, and
6.
that's why they're losing.
Yes.
And that's a great job executing the drag route.
They both have 6.
Across the
So Isaac Brown has 6. And Yassine Willis from Syracuse has 6.
Perfect job. 3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop.
Brendan Sorsby is 5th on that list.
Nice job by the offense.
4 rushing
Well, a
touchdowns.
really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your line.
I don't believe that.
Bring in the heat.
The league leader in
Rush
receiving
coming
yards.
in hot, and they got him at
I don't
the
believe that
29.
shit.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You
The
know
league
quarterback
leader in
was
receiving
excited.
yards is
He saw
Jaleel
man
Skinner.
coverage. He thought he was gonna have an
408.
opportunity to come up with a big play, but
I
up
give the
front,
ball to
they
everybody,
could
so I'm not
protect him well
surprised.
enough.
If I were to
Owls
guess,
with a
Caleb
long
Goody
way
probably
to
is
go
my
after
leading
the loss
receiver,
on the last
but I
play.
don't.
Yes, he is.
Sends it back
He
in motion.
is.
Looking to throw
He is
it.
just
Simon.
inside the. He is number 10.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. There he
347 yards.
goes. And they're able to get him down.
But is he my leader? Or?
This quarterback's showing a lot of
Yeah, he's your leader.
resiliency here on this drive because first down he got
He's your leader.
sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get
bunch
the
of
first
guys.
down, he's able to
There
get
are
a little
6
bit of it
guys
back,
that are
and he's
tied
made
for the
this third
receiving
down
touchdowns.
manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play
Which include
here and
both
keep his offense
Trayshawn
on the
Hurry
field.
and Colin Lacey for me with 4.
Way to knock that
And
away.
that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the
And then
chains. They were trying to
Benji
move the
Gosnell
scoreboard instead.
for Virginia
It's
Tech.
4th down.
Cam Vaughn for
And
West
that's just the
Virginia.
kind of game it's been for this quarterback
Darrell
in this
Gill
offense. You got a
for
great
Syracuse
game plan
has
all
4.
week long.
And
You're
Raphael
watching it
Williams
throughout practice.
has
You think
4
you're going to have a
for
chance to
Pitt.
light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this.
Your
defense
leader
a
is
ton of-
Cyrus Allen
Got
with
him for
3
a sack, and that'll be a
touchdowns.
turnover on downs.
Cyrus Allen.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now he's got it
my
all
entire
the way
team
down to
in this
the
game is to make
21-yard
sure that I
line,
got
and they are
Brendan
threatening
Sorsby
on
back
first
in
down.
good graces.
Here's this
Yeah.
offense with a fresh
I
set of
noticed that.
downs.
League leader in sacks.
Wants to go up
Who you
top
got
on
for
first
that?
down.
Let's go, Royer. What a grab.
And they're going to put
What was that?
another
League leader
one
in what?
into the end
Sacks?
zone as they just
Sacks.
keep piling
Sacks.
points on the scoreboard.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether
I
it's
wouldn't be able to
receivers
tell
or
you.
running backs or tight ends,
Ruben
wherever the
Bain
best
from
one-on-one
Miami has
matchup
8.5.
been, he's
He
I
also
able
thought
to
it might
take
be somebody from
advantage of
Miami,
it.
but
That's
I
why they've
didn't.
been able to
For
score so
whatever
many
reason, I was thinking
points.
Malagoa, but that wasn't right.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Yeah. And then second place is a
And he
tie
added the
between
extra
David
point.
Reese of Syracuse,
Aggressive play
6.5,
calling on that
and
drive.
Jordan
Just two
Garrod,
plays, they get the
my
long
guy.
touchdown pass
Garrod.
to pay it off. Kickoff unit has been busy
Francis
as they have
Brewu
built
has
a big
6.
lead, and they're trying to hold on
Bradley
to it.
Weaver and Denzel Lowry each have 5.5.
And he'll just
My
take
defense
it
is
in
wreaking
this
a little
drive.
bit of
We'll start
havoc
at
up
the
front.
25.
I'm assuming.
Temple
Clint
takes
Lupin,
over, and
3.5.
now will send the offense back
Assuming
onto the
Corleone might
field.
be my leader.
They were
That's
really
right.
aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in
If
a
he
tough
is, he's
spot there.
well down the list. My entire defensive line has more sacks than your entire defense combined.
Last possession they went for
I'm
it,
not
they rolled the dice
surprised.
ball,
I don't-
and it didn't work out.
Rob
Yeah,
Jackson.
You're better on third
Rob
down
Jackson
moving
is your
forward,
league
though,
leader.
if you keep
Is your team
yourself
leader in
out of
sacks
those
with 2.
situations.
To the air, it's Simon.
Corleone has 1.5. That may change
Pressure
when this
coming.
game updates, because didn't he have a sack earlier?
Man, did he pay
Corleone,
for it with
yeah,
that hit as he got rid of the
2 or
ball.
3 in this game.
Well, it's been that kind of day here
The league-
tonight. They just have not been able to find a
League
rhythm to
leader in
establish that
picks.
throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you've got to give
Oh,
this
he dropped
defense
it. Let's
credit,
go.
too. Just like that last
league
play,
leader in
they
picks.
have been getting after him.
There's
They've been
no- I
hitting
bet
him.
there's no
That's a
way
big
you
reason
get
why
this.
They've got such a big lead here. in
No
the
way
fourth.
that I get it.
Here they come facing
There's no
third
way that
and
you get
long
this,
from the 40.
unless
And
you're
we've seen a lot
really,
of that from
really
this
well
offense,
versed on your
unfortunately. Just
college football
quarterback and wide
corners.
receivers just not in sync, and sometimes it happens, and they get out of
He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh, what a play, Saints.
Intercepted. Big play, stops
And he's
the
all by
drive.
himself in first as well with
Nice
4
pickup on the
interceptions.
return, but more important,
So he's
they
like a
got
death
the
piece of
takeaway,
somebody's
and now
team?
they're in business.
He is an 82 overall sophomore. With apparently no deal breaker. What?
They'll open this drive and snap it from the
No,
44.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to guess.
Cam Chadwick from UConn.
Looking to throw on first down.
I was just shocking that UConn
That's
got
caught.
anything
It's
either,
called
but
well. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good
And then
yardage.
it's a two-way
And
tie
his
for
offense
second.
continuing to spread the football,
Collins,
continuing to
Jalen
add to a
Stokes
great day.
from USF,
They built this big
and,
lead.
Tayon
They've shown you a
Holloway for me.
variety that they can do
And
a
Holloway
lot
just
of
had a pick in
really,
this
really
last
good
game,
things.
so-
And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football.
That's what
Continue
added
to
in.
be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
You've got
They
a
make
couple
the
picks
stop,
on the
and
year.
He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, ton.
Here's this offense
Antoine
with a
Peak.
fresh set of downs.
Daniel James has one.
Looking downfield on first down. Going to try
Oh,
to get it
Sorsby.
himself. Across
Or
the
Monty
25,
Arnold.
He's got room.
Get that shit
And maybe they
outside
try to
the
spy
5
on the
carries for
quarterback, but it
67
just
yards.
hasn't worked.
400
Another
yard
first
passing
down. He
yard?
just
Or
keeps
no, it's 300,
gashing
I
them
think.
with his
I think
feet.
it's only 300.
The
That's
Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
League leader in
Back to
tackles.
pass, it's Sorsby. Using his legs to buy some time. Got out of trouble and throws.
Touchdown. That's another
And
one.
we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
League
Honestly,
leader in
it's been about
tackles is
complementary football in
Dariel
this game, right? We've seen this
Jambomi.
offense go up and
Jambomi
down the field.
from
They've been lighting up the
Rutgers.
scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good
And he
position.
also
in
leads
this game.
the
head
league
coach
in
has
tackles
got
for
to love
loss
what
with
he's seeing
15.
on both sides of the ball today.
TJ Quinn from Louisville is
Coming
second
out with
with
it,
51.
it's Stewart.
Reed Carrico
Pulled
is
down
third
at
with
the
45.
18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Jonathan
Temple
Thompson
takes
is your
over, and the
leader with
offense will
38,
return
and he
to
is
the
in the
field.
top.
This
He
has
is
been a really
8.
disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time
I
you
am
watch
filling
the tape,
up the stat
Jesse,
sheet
coaches are
in the
pointing
conference.
out,
That's
"Look at
crazy."
This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
tell
why
you
they
who
call
else
it a
is going
game of
crazy
inches,
this year.
David, but I'll say
Akeem
this, if you're on
Mesidor is going
offense,
nuts for
don't go
Miami.
on social media
He's having a
this week.
really
It
good
ain't gonna
year.
be pretty after this
Yes.
performance. You've got to
Oh, yeah.
lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
13. Let's get off the field.
On third and long, a check down would be the last
There
resort.
is
deep
a
throw as
user
the clock
in this
winds
league.
down.
Well, at this point, you're
There are
still trying
two
to throw
users
stuff
in
up
this
against the
league.
blackboard and see if it sticks.
Sorry,
You're down
check
by a
that.
lot of points, so why
Three.
not try it?
Three
Give
users
the
in this
offense
league
credit. You know, you're
are
not just gonna run
perfect
the football. You're not
kicking
just going to
field
take a
goals.
knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the
I said there are
41-yard line.
that
Here
have
comes the
not missed a field goal
Cincinnati
this year.
offense back on the
Oh,
field.
they may.
They have dropped a hush on
It
this
is you.
entire stadium, David, by controlling
Yes,
this game.
you have the
And there's
most
nothing
makes
like
without
shutting up
missing.
the
You
home
have
crowd.
you're 4 of
You
4.
love it. Nothing
Rusnick
like
is 4 of
having
4.
a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from
Ralph
the practice
is
field
3 of
this
3
week
with
and
John
apply it
Love.
to game day. They've
And
been
Cam
locked in all
is
week with
1
the
for
game
1 with
plan,
Jai
running
Patel.
and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Yes,
And how about
Cam
this
is
offense?
1
They're
for
not
1.
worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still
I am
trying
4
to
for 9. I
execute
missed
their
2
offense,
field
still
goals
trying to make
in
big plays,
uh,
and they've had a great day so far.
that game.
The pass
My
is
kicker sucks,
incomplete,
though.
and the clock
He's
will
terrible.
stop with 5
And
seconds left.
I'm sorry.
And that's a good stop for this defense.
You have
And
a-
listen, there hasn't
my
been a lot
kicker
of
has a
positives
playing
today, but,
style
let's
deal
finish this
breaker?
game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the
Your kicker
field?
has what?
I know lots went wrong, but
He
like,
has
just
a
live in this
playing
moment and
style
try to
deal
be great
breaker.
right
He's
here
the
to end
worst
game.
kicker in the league.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Huh.
Buddy,
Shoots it to the left.
I don't want to let you
Can't
kick.
hook up on the long throw. And
He's a
fourth down
67
goes
overall.
on the boards for this offense.
Alright. One last opportunity for Jeff will try to do something.
Looking to throw,
In
it's
fact-
Simon.
That's too much.
He puts a lot
In fact, do I have a
of air
second
under it down
kicker?
the sideline.
Alright.
And the pass
45-7.
is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. When you know you
put
have
on
a
a show
team
for
outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against
That better be what I needed for playing style. That's all I'll say. That better be what we needed.
Let me load and come back in, and I'll take a look.
So we got.
What is his play style? Is he a dual threat?
I can't remember what he is. Yeah, Sorsby's at risk of transfer very high.
I guess it won't change until you sim the week.
Yeah, because of pass yards per game. But it should bounce back a little bit because that game certainly helped me out, I think, a lot more than I thought it would.
Your entire defensive line wants to leave, though, except for your right edge position.
Yeah.
All your left edges want to go.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alex also has to play UConn still.
Do what?
I said Alex still has to play UConn still.
Yeah, we got a couple, so we got to play.
And Sean's got to play Syracuse.
Yep. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
Huh.
Feels good though, sitting here.
You went ahead and went into Recruiter, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not. I went into Motivator.
I'm in between both of them, but I feel like I feel like being at Cincy, like where the grades aren't particularly great, and there's other schools with pretty good grades, like I kind of have to go that route.
Well,
Oh, it's fun. I don't know if I want to play Road to the CFP or anything like that, or just call it a night.
let's see. When would we be due for another one of these updates? Like we did
Do
before
what?
the game. I said, when would we be due for another one? I guess at the end of the year then? For one of this caliber with recruiting and everything?
Like another big
We're throwing
update for the
recruiting in
game?
there. No, I mean like what we did before the game tonight,
Oh.
where we kind of talked about.
I don't know, what week were we just in? I didn't even look. Was it 8?
This is week 8. Yes.
Yeah,
So yeah, at the end of the regular season.
probably prior to like rivalry week, maybe.
Yeah, that's week 14.
Yeah, I mean we could do that. I mean I go through everything. Well, I don't go through all the recruiting every week, but I go through the scores and everything every week. But yeah, I would say
I will be
somewhere between week 10 and 14.
I will be seeing to it that the Governor's Cup comes back to Louisville, though. No question.
Well, hopefully you get there.
We'll see if that takes more than one play. It shouldn't. Boot
So I'm
stomp
gonna
that
go DJ
Kentucky.
route and play about fucking 10 times.
Oh, I won't do that. I won't have the patience to do that.
I only met one person that did.
Nope.
Oh man.
And he's going to have quite a bit of patience next week to get through the game against you, because he's your next.
I play BJ next.
Yeah, you play BJ next.
Like next week. Yeah, because I don't have any more buys. Oh,
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yep.
I look forward to that.
Get ready to meet Brendan Sorsby, brother. Get ready to learn.
Yeah.
Get ready to learn Tawee Walker.
Dude, I've been using it. I think I've used Evan Pryor a little more, but I really like Walker. I think he's a lot of fun to use too. Man, I really
I
want to
still
use
can't
Utah
believe.
again. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I still can't believe I held Cade Klubnik to 150 passing yards and 1 touchdown. Sacked him 3 times. He had a long pass of 17, and they won the game.
Yeah, I vaguely remember seeing that this weekend.
It's so annoying.
That sounds like a stat line against Troy.
Dude, Cade Klubnik threw for 150 yards. Miller Moss threw for 306, and I lost.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to Hard
Not that I
Rock
could
Stadium,
run.
home of the
I had 9
Miami
carries for
Hurricanes.
55 yards with
As
Isaac
we'll
Brown.
see a squad from the Big 12.
Trayshawn
the
Hurry
Utah
had
Utes
14 catches for
taking on the
165
fourth-ranked
yards.
team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes.
Catches.
For EA Sports College
14
Football,
catches.
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me.
He had
Guys,
81
it's time to get it going.
Yards run after catch.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start us off.
And I'm 9-2. Or 8-2.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Playing as Utah.
Yeah. I really like this Utah roster. They're pretty fun.
Hold it, finds his man on the left.
Got one of the top
And maybe
tackles
he'll
in
get
college
back to the
football,
line of
Spencer
scrimmage, but
Fano.
no more than that.
Yep.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man,
I guess
that was
one of the
a
best
bad play.
offensive
Didn't
lines.
get any yards, but that
Yeah,
could
period.
be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive.
They stripped it out.
I'm going to go
Defense
back.
covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a
I had a nickel for every time I've said that so far this cycle.
And he knocked that thing loose.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give out of the gun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When
So I told
commit
you
to the
about
run like this,
the
obviously,
Tennessee Dynasty that
you
I
give up
was
some plays in the passing
playing around
game,
with.
But you got to stop the run first.
I got Tennessee back to the CFP. We won the SEC. We ended up beating Georgia in the SEC title game
They
for
make the
revenge.
stop, trying to pick up just a little
And
bit
then
at a time
I
to
was
get to that
the
first
2
down
seed.
marker.
Michigan got the 1 seed.
The Canes come to the line on
Tennessee was the 2
third and short,
seed.
trying to keep the
We beat the
drive
7
alive.
seed USC
Wide
in the
receiver
Sugar Bowl,
going in motion.
42-28.
They'll try
Michigan
to pick it up
lost
on
the
ground.
Rose Bowl to
And he
9
was
seed
able to
Oregon.
shed a tackle and pick up
29-27.
the first down before they
So I'm the
finally
highest
get
seed
him on the
remaining.
ground.
I made it to the
You know, this is a
semifinals
running
for the
back who
Fiesta Bowl,
wants
and we got to
the
play
ball.
Penn
He
State.
wants the offense to run through him. Really nice
I'm
job there on
cooked.
the third down of this opening drive for his offense.
And if I
can't wait
somehow
to see
get
what
through
kind of
Penn
game this
State, I
guy's
have
gonna
Georgia or Oregon waiting for me
Wants to throw on first
in the
down.
national title game.
Dude, I
Hauls
was
it
there,
in.
man. That's cool.
Got some room, headed to the goal
That's how
line.
it's fucking good.
Touchdown, Miami. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
But this reminds me, Tyler, you and I were talking about this. Tight ends are OP in this game
When that receiver got
yeah, I
free,
mean,
it was all
if you know how to use them.
And it's so nice to have a
And
receiver
Tennessee's
like
got a
this
pretty
as
good one. In
quarterback,
fact,
as
you
grab my
highlighted it
stats. I like those
on your
long
thing,
touchdown passes.
on your show.
I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No
Miles
attempt at a
Gentleman.
return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the
there's some
25.
really good, really fun to use in this game.
On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Oh, let's go.
A strike downfield.
Perfect
And
read
they're
on
getting
that.
it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Perfect.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had
Oh,
time,
Mike Matthews.
spins the ball
Let's go.
deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what
Mike
the defense
Matthews.
is giving them. and
Mike
creating
Matthews, it's
explosive
him.
play.
No chance to run, but they still
That
move
was
it
crazy.
forward.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Caught near the sticks, it's Parker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Utes are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Turning it on.
I'm just
Got
glad
some
that at the
room
very
and
least I'm starting to figure out how to play offense in this
Finish
game.
the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
It's all.
Extra point
I
here
mean,
will tie the game.
I will say, you can play some.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel
There are
good about,
times, especially if
and
you
take
get
away the
somebody
pass, and
who
what does the quarterback do?
But
he pulls it down and just
there are definitely
shows
other
the
times
speed,
it's like-
basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
You have to not be afraid.
Damn, Derrick Henry.
And
Wow.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
Did he have another
25-yard line.
Monster game.
Huge touchdown there. Make it 41-25.
The drive
Yeah, I've
starts
already
from
lost
their
my
own
fantasy matchup.
25-yard line.
I have T.J. Hawkinson on my side versus Vikings defense on BJ's.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
I got a nothing burger.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback
I
spot,
had
he
nothing
can just do
burgers
that.
from
Pull it down,
Isaiah
get
Pacheco
positive
this
yards,
week,
makes the
Jawan
defense
Jennings,
have to
George
account for him
Pickens, and
every
Campbell.
single play.
And mine's a Dynasty league, so.
Trying play action.
Gotta have
Fucking
men.
users there, bitch.
Gets it
What are you
past the
talking
marker for
about,
a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second.
Wow, there was a huge trade in my league immediately. Guy traded Ladd McConkey, an upcoming second-round pick, and a second-round pick 2 years from now for Amon-Ra St. Brown and
So
Ty
first
J.
down here as
Spears.
they go back to work.
Wow.
That's wild.
Back to pass, it's back. Quarterback moving. You'll
His
take this
quarterback's
every
not
time.
throwing
5
the
yards on the
ball,
first
dude.
down play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Off play
I've also
action.
found a couple of CPU
Just
exploits,
can't
at least
pull the
two.
trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Especially if you have a couple
Play
like
action
really
pass
good
success
like
has a
receivers or
lot
tight
to
ends,
do
like
with
I
selling
mentioned.
that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the
I'm
big
already
play.
up 14-0 on
Now
Penn
a
State,
lot of
and
work
I
to
just
do
got
to
the ball
move the
back.
chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air.
And this is with
Takes
the
a hit as he
base
fires.
Tennessee roster.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on,
It's
right?
default
They came
Heisman that
out
I'm playing
starting
on.
really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the
Why are
field.
my kicks short today?
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
I get the
Max Gilbert is at least a
Picked
decent
off, and
kicker.
they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to
Staley
his
gets
offense
separation
at the
there.
38.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time,
Your
poor
take 10
decision
went
by
pretty
the
good this
quarterback,
week.
and the defense made them pay.
Thank God.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be
Had a decent
second and
pickup
just
week, I
a few
think.
breaths away from the first
I
down.
missed on Virginia Tech and Duke, though, and I'm not.
And you could tell they set up
Really
the
happy
screen
about
action,
that.
but how about
Yeah,
the
well,
ability
I mean,
to
I didn't
adjust,
expect
right?
Virginia Tech
I see
to
what the defense is
completely
giving me. You're going to leave
not
that
show
open?
up
Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
And the Canes have their
Break.
whole playbook open here on 2nd
Yeah,
and inches.
negative 4 yards of offense in the second half. You know that?
I didn't know it was that bad.
Quarterback will
I
keep
knew
it.
that they gave up 34 points, I believe it was, to Vandy.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it
I think
at
it was
the
34, right?
33.
Wasn't it 20 to 10 a half?
It's hard to understate how much it's worth
40.
to have a guy who can run just enough to pick up a first down to keep a drive
Well, I know what the
alive
final was.
to
I'm talking
avoid
about
a
at
negative
halftime.
play.
He's just got enough.
Virginia Tech
Everybody
put up
could
20
be
to
covered
10.
on a pass
Oh,
play.
yeah, I
he can
think
go and
so.
get the first
Something
down
like
for
that.
you. He can make maybe one or
Which
two
means they gave
guys
up
miss
34
and
points
just
in the
stretch
second
the
half.
football past the sticks to keep the drive alive. Such a weapon to have
I
on
don't
offense.
get this, man.
On 1st down, here comes this
My
offense.
quarterbacks fumble anytime I try to run with him, but this guy's
To
running
the
ball
air.
across
It's
the
back.
on me like this.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher.
Fumble for nothing.
He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for
All right,
little
Max,
dump
surely
offs
we
and
can hit
checkdowns.
this one.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker.
Nope, he missed that
We
one,
like
too.
that matchup in space. And
I
so
can't kick in this
find
game.
ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles
And
make
Penn State
things happen
scores.
because they're just so dynamic.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try
Penn State scores
here.
again. It is 14 to 10.
He'll try to
Here,
throw
after.
and pick up the
Let's
first
go.
down.
Another drop
Oh, he
pass.
dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go
59
for it on
seconds.
4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Steps away to find some room. The throw.
Fuck you, Nine. What are you
Just
doing?
a
I hit
little
the
too
button.
long
Fucking
as the
touch it.
junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A defensive lineman just flattened my receiver on coverage and picked it off.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters.
Who wears 45
and
for
after
Penn
the
State?
catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they
45.
catch the football.
I don't know.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, that's who it was.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Lets it fly. It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Not that I
Running out of time
expected
here in the first
this game
half.
to be
They're going to
easy
have to
against
be
Penn
efficient
State.
to put some points on the board before the break.
The game has really hit me with some bullshit.
Looking for the goal line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Yeah, Star Thomas is becoming largely ineffective. This one.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go to
Mike
the air
Matthews
on
is
second
wide
and short.
open on every play.
Touchdown, Utah! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One more snap coming before halftime.
That's a horrible spot. Fuck you.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Not happy for
And
you.
he's
Give it
able
to
to
me.
get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime.
One of our favorite memes.
Yeah. Did I get ball first? Do you remember? Nope.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna be a fucking scumbag.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be
Catch the
tougher
ball,
here in the
Braylon.
second half so that they can win.
Oh, he found a space on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
There we go, Gilbert. We finally made a
Man,
kick.
this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You
Penn
get a
State
chunk of
scores, and
yards
we are
like
tied
that.
at
Now the
17
defense is really on
late in the
its
third
heels.
quarter.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Wrestled down at the
Not that I expected to get Tennessee to the even to the playoffs this year, but
You just sense the frustration starting to build.
you get to the
not
semis,
only
you
on
might as well
offense,
try to
but I
win
think
it, right?
with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going.
I got fucking... Dude, I got hit by his receiver.
Exclamation point on that drive.
How is that not fucking OPI, man?
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oh, I'm tired of shit, too.
And no chance at a return here.
Mike
They'll start
Matthews
this
is
drive at their own
absolutely
25.
eating in this game. get. No. Nice block.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Dampier. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Rolling right and going deep.
What are you doing, Aguilar?
Dude. Oh
They
my God,
finally
you gotta
get
see
him on the
that.
ground, but he's got an
He just
explosive play for the first down.
I'm losing to Pitt.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like,
Because
you
the
have to
game
talk,
made
you have to understand
Joey
if
Aguilar
somebody
throw
does
one of the
this, I
worst
have to do
throws I've
this,
ever
I have
seen
to
in the
pass
history of
off
college
wide
football.
receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop, and
That's a
it's
nice
been
throw
this way
on
this
second and
guy's
29.
whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some
Lyman
more
needed
pressure on the
points.
quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't
I'm
give
in need
them
of
these big
points. I'm
chunk
down
plays
24-17
through the air. I gotta be
with
maybe a little
5
bit
minutes
more
to go.
aggressive.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you try to catch him off balance.
Staley
maybe on
can't
first
hang
down
on.
goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Wow, what a big play by that
Draw the
defender. And
safety.
how about the hit stick tackle? Woo! That ball carrier's going to remember that.
It's third and goal and third and long. Working that left side now. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Back to throw, it's Dampier.
It is really hard to run on this Penn State front.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it.
4 minutes to go.
Plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Running back searching for a hole.
And how could we not
And
even
he's
push the
brought down
pile?
after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th.
Good catch, Kitzelman. Needed it.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Am I going to get a patented, "You're trash"?
Leads it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Not that good.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds a man on the right.
He fucking
And he
loves that
converts
curl
on
route,
3rd
man. I
down as he
can't
gets it
fucking-
out to the
I'm not
26. That was a really well-run route on the curl. Pick
I'm
up
in
the
an
first down.
absolute
Yeah, and
dogfight
it's a
with Penn
nice job,
State.
too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Just missed him. Almost had the game-tying touchdown right
Gonna
there.
swing it on 2nd down. Right down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the
Have
game.
it, Mike.
And
Close.
that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that
Picked.
arm.
Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
All right, this is the game.
What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room.
4th and
They'll
goal.
let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Utah has it back,
And he
and the
can't make
offense
the
coming
catch.
onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly
And Penn
work
State
out.
wins.
They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
Had the ball in end zone and had it yard free.
They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Doug.
And listen,
Tennessee
it
Falls,
was a
Penn
good
State
drive, so you
in
got to remember
the
that. But they got to
semis.
realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
I will not further comment on the defensive tackle blowing up a receiver on a curl route and picking the
really
ball.
hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses.
Not
tons
only
of
was it
credit.
pass
They are
interference,
so
but it's
physical
absolute nonsense
up
that a
front. These
defensive
defensive
tackle
lines can
was playing
take the
man
game over, and
coverage
right
on
now,
a
it's
curl
tough
route
sledding on
and
the
blew it
ground.
up and picked it off.
Ball
Not only did he
spotted at
interfere with the
27.
receiver, but he
They're
picked
facing
it.
a 3rd and
And they didn't
long to
call.
try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive.
I
Got
gotta
his
see.
man in the middle.
It was either a
The
defensive
chains
tackle or
will
a
move,
defensive
and
end.
they'll
I gotta
have
go look
1st
and see
and
this
10
guy. I gotta look
inside
this
the
guy
red
up.
zone at the 18.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm
45.
strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
I'm scrolling way too far
Looking
for this to be
throw, it's
happening.
Dampier.
Enai White.
Here comes the heat.
No. No. An
Oh,
80
the ball
overall
popped out.
edge
This
rusher
could change things.
blew
And the
up
ball will bounce out of
a
bounds
curl
on the
route.
fumble.
Well, they got a really nice drive
Flat
going on offense.
the
They're on their
receiver
opponent's side of the
and
field,
pick the
but
ball
You're not
off.
going to come away with any points if you
Oh,
turn
yeah.
it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky. that ball went out of
99-man
bounds.
coverage.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
In fact,
Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
can I edit? Let me edit. I was going to edit him to 99-man coverage. Let's see that man coverage
He
rating.
went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
From the gun.
48-man coverage. Yeah.
He'll be down at the 4-yard
Yeah.
line after that terrific run.
Good.
And that's a
Good.
perfect example of why offensive coordinators
You can have
like
it, Penn
running the
State.
ball in 3rd and long situations because you're expecting the defense to
You
be
better
in
go
a
win the whole
big
thing.
prevent
That's all I'm
zone
gonna say.
coverage type scheme,
Talking to me?
and it makes it so much easier for these
No,
running
I'm
backs to
talking
get
to
into
Penn
the second
State.
level.
Mike Matthews had 14 catches for 188 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he couldn't catch the most important pass.
It's good. 17-14.
Never a
We're
doubt.
going to win.
Hold on just a second.
It's gonna be
flag
Oregon
down.
against
Let's
Penn
see
State
what's up with that.
for
The
the
officials offer the
national title.
deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Number 3 versus number
Timeout
9.
is
1
called
second
with
left.
just
He
a
decided to rough
single
the kicker
second
with
left.
1 second
They're
left. So
happy
now,
enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. We're getting deep in the game, and this is
17-14.
for
Utah
the lead.
wins. Fuck you.
And it is good.
Give it to
Splits
me.
the uprights on the chip shot. You sort of think that
You're
over the years
trash.
you get immune to these types of upsets, but
Do it.
this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you
Happiness I
can't
feel
say
for that.
enough about being a team with
Dallin Bentley, speaking of
considerable
tight ends,
talent
being
disadvantage. Like, you're the
absolute
underdog
monsters.
for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make.
Right.
They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these
Penn
fans
State
will be
goes on to
talking
win the
about
national
for
title over
years
Oregon,
and years to
34 to
come.
10,
That will put the wrap on things.
with a record of 12 and with a record of 14 and 2.
Interesting.
So Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State. The line for the Big Ten continues. Both of my coordinators stay. We like that.
Holland has played almost 200 online games in Road to the CFP. I have played 24. Jeez. Oh, man. All right. That's enough for tonight on this.
Let's see who transfers for Tennessee.
All right.
Jermod McCoy's going pro. Arion Carter wants to leave. Come back. Arion Carter's gone. Okay. Like that makes any sense. But T-Lander stays. I'll take that. Joshua Josephs, Miles Kitzelman. Both good. Miles Kitzelman went in the second round. Okay.
And over by the fence.
Are you still live?
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not.
Draft results. Jermod McCoy goes in the first, Kitzelman in the second, and Joshua Josephs in the fifth. Let's see, who can I get? Is there any other high school recruits that I need to lock in?
All right, well, next time we're here live, we will have, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I'll be here tomorrow. If I am, we'll be starting GTA Vice City. If I'm not here tomorrow...
Yeah, you're playing through all those?
Yeah, I beat 3 already, after much deliberation and irritation. And then probably the rest of the week will go between Marshall and that. Might play some Ready or Not. That'll be fun. I'm excited to start that game. And then at some point this week, before the week turns over, I will play BJ. And that'll be entertainment for the world. You know what's crazy is I still ran for... We still had 96 rushing yards in that game against Temple. Even with 334 passing yards.
So Arion Carter wanted to transfer from Tennessee due to pro potential, and his top choices are Appalachian State, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Kentucky.
Huh.
No, he's coming back.
Wow, the Bills just got the ball back.
Did they?
Yep, down by 8 with 3:06 to go. I think Derrick
All
Henry
right,
fumbled.
top guys that hit the portal after year one. Before you go, Colin Simmons is the top portal option. Jordan Seaton, DJ Lagway,
yeah, that'd be something.
Isaac Brown, Coy Parrish, Cam Coleman.
Parrish would be the guy I'd go after.
Avery Johnson.
Nope.
Fluff Bothwell hit the portal. Eli Bowen. Devin Dampier.
Wow.
Let's see. How many of these? Where are the quarterbacks? Let's see the quarterbacks. DJ Lagway, Avery Johnson, Noah Fafita, Alonzo Barnett, Josh Hoover,
Huh.
Devin Dampier, Marcel Reed, Maddox Madsen, Damon Williams. I can't go after him, or I would.
Oh, wow. He caught that?
There are some good quarterbacks, but DJ Lagway is interested. So is Avery Johnson. I have to go after those two.
Bills have 1st and goal from the 1. And they're going to push Allen. Not going to get in, but it's going to be close. Wow. So I went to look at team stats real quick before we before I get out of here, because you went through all the individual stats, but team stats. Yards per game, points per game, yards per play, and I believe pass yards per game are all owned by yours truly as the best offense in the conference.
Off the top of your head, how fast is Mazio Bennett in CFB 26 for South Carolina?
Is this like a quiz, or are you actually asking me?
I'm asking because I'm trying to decide if I want to go after him.
I think he's high 80s.
Okay.
It'd be worth it for me. I mean, I utilize him a lot in online play, so if I use South Carolina, but
none of these tight ends look any good to me.
Best rushing attack in the conference belongs to Virginia Tech, 147 yards per game. I'm tied with Miami for most first downs with considerably less games played. Best defense. Is Miami. Shocking.
Trey Babalade hit the portal.
Really?
Yep. Everybody left South Carolina. Everybody.
Oh, that's a shame. You have the best run defense in the conference.
I'm not all that surprised by that.
Yeah. You and then Alex and then me. That's a pretty considerable jump. We're all three within 2 yards of each other. You got 58 yards per game, 59 for Miami, and then 59.5 for Miami and 59.8 for me.
Whit Weeks always hits the portal, I feel like. All right, I need to see how good these guys are. Oh, well. I don't even need to scout Lagway. He's going to be my quarterback if I can get him. Likewise with Isaac Brown. Jordan Seaton can go ahead and come on down like he should have to begin with.
All right.
He should have committed to Tennessee, period. All right.